Hey you guys, today we were looking at Bahamut's abilities that Clive uses in Final Fantasy XVI. Welcome to my breakdown series, Final Fantasy XVI's Iconic style system. Your Eikon ability with Bahamut is Wings of Light, which rather than a single attack or action, shifts you into this form with Bahamut wings sprouting behind Clive. We haven't seen too much of what this form entails, to be honest. We do have an evade option which gives us a Mega Flare dodge score on the side of the screen. This evade action looks incredible, with Clive crouching with the wings surrounding him before he dives back out of the way of the attack. There's also the special effect we can see during the PAX East gameplay that we didn't see appear in the Revenge trailer. This probably has to do with how well you time your evade, and will most likely boost your Mega Flare level depending on how well you evade. During this form, your Wings of Light command changes to Mega Flare, and you'll be able to fill this counter on the side. When Mega Flare is used, the level of the attack actually changes your animation. Level 1 just has Clive raising his hand to the air as magic shoots skyward. Level 3 has a more powerful looking animation with Clive balling up before stretching out his arms and legs, sending more magic flying into the air. This Mega Flare attack will target anyone in a certain range to you, which is indicated by this ring that appears on the ground around you. It does seem like the target that you're locked onto gets the brunt of the attack though. Now let's look at the abilities of Bahamut. Since we were just talking about Mega Flare, let's look at Giga Flare. This is a similar animation to the level 3 Mega Flare attack, though instead of shooting magic up into the air, you can actually see energy focusing it into a point in front of Clive. This explodes into a beam of energy that you can control and move around freely. You can see your limit bar shooting up by half a bar during this attack, and it lasts for a good while. This also seems to slow down time. Watch the snowflake here. When you first summon it, the spikes around the snowflake are spinning incredibly fast, but we see them vastly slow down while using Giga Flare. It's nice to know we won't have to chase down fast enemies when using this ability. Impulse is the next ability we will look at. This has Clive summoning his wings and crouching as 4 points of magic spawn. The wings flap and push Clive backwards as the magic is pushed forward. These fly towards the enemies and circle around them, continuously damaging them. I wonder if you are fighting a single target, if all 4 casts of magic will fly around multiplying the damage. I also wonder if, as you level this up, if it'll increase the amount of magic orbs spawned. Flare Breath is a simple ability that has Clive summoning a single wing and using a flamethrower-esque attack. Not too much else to point out here really, it's just a flamethrower. Satellite is the only ability that we have not seen triggered, though during this section here with Flare Breath, we see what the ability does. 2 rock-looking objects spin and follow Clive around, dealing damage when he attacks. You can see him slashing as well as using magic here, so it seems like your basic attacks will trigger this satellite ability. When using Flare Breath though, it does not trigger any additional attacks. It also seems like different attacks from Satellite were triggered as Clive's basic actions seem to make these things shoot out these wispy flames, whereas the precision dodge attack triggers a giant explosion. Then during the Mega Flare attack, Clive spams magic, which makes these satellites rapid fire their attacks. And that's all we've seen so far for Bahamut's attacks and abilities. I think this is going to be a form for focusing damage. While I think there will be some effective strategies to use on mobs and multiple enemies, I think it'll really shine at tearing into single enemies and overwhelming them with damage. Anyways, hope you've enjoyed this deep dive on the iconic battle system of Final Fantasy XVI. If you want to see more, leave a like or drop a comment. That really helps me out with the algorithm. If you enjoy this, I've done a ton of content over on Kingdom Hearts, so click the cards on screen to see that. A huge thank you to my patrons and channel members. If you enjoy this and you want to throw me some support, you can throw me $1 over on YouTube. Become a member, get some nice emotes and a badge beside your name. Really helps me out. Anyway, see you in the next video.